Hello friends, my name is Rebecca Faith and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video on my channel and I'm a little bit nervous, but please bear with me as I share a little bit with you about my life. So I'm wanting to share a few things about my life on my YouTube channel. The first is my reading life. I love books. Can you tell? I really enjoy reading and I'm excited to have some book conversations with you. I love to talk about books with my friends and my family, and I'm sure they're sick of hearing about my book recommendations. So I'm excited to share some of those with you. The second thing I would like to share about is my bullet journal. I love to schedule and plan, and I use a bullet journal. I plan on sharing some monthly plan with me's and some flip throughs of my bullet journal. I started bullet journaling in May of 2018, so I'm almost 3 years into that. And I really like to be creative in that manner in my life, so that'll be fun to share. And the third thing I plan on sharing with is just about my daily life. I live in a small town in the Midwest, and there's some great things to do in my small town, and I'd love to share them with you. My husband and I have lived here for about 5 years, and we had a son a year ago, and so I'm planning to share some videos on YouTube about our lives as kind of a way to keep some memories, especially as my son grows older. So this video I am planning to share my February TBR list. I have kind of a thick stack going here. It's a little ambitious, but I am proud of myself. In January I read 8 books, possibly 9 books. At the day I'm filming this, there's one more day left in January and I'm hoping to finish one, so hopefully I'll get to 9. But yeah, I wanted to set a goal for myself to read a set of books for the next month of February. So we'll jump right into it. The first book I plan on reading is A Rule Against Murder by Louise Penny. This book is in a series, the Inspector Armand Gamache series by Louise Penny. And I have read the first 3. This is the 4th, and I have really enjoyed these books. They are cozy mysteries. They take place in a small town in Canada, usually during the winter months. So I love to read these when there's snow on the ground here. And they are not gory at all. They're not too scary, but they're not super predictable either. And so I really like reading these books by Louise Penny. It's been a while since I've read the first 3, so I'm excited to get back into it with this one. The next book I plan on reading, I'm really excited for, is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I'm in a couple of book clubs locally, and this one we are reading for the month of March, but I'm planning on reading it in February. This one, to give you a little bit of gist, I'm sure you've heard about it, but Addie LaRue does a deal with the devil to live forever, but unfortunately everybody she meets forgets her. She becomes invisible. And I've heard wonderful things about this. It's been on top lists for so many YouTubers, for so many people in 2020, and I'm excited to give this one a read this month. The next book I will be reading this month is Little Women by Louisa May Alcott. I know, I have not read this book yet, and I am a little ashamed to say so because I believe I will love it, and I should have read it a long time ago. But I'm really excited to be reading it this month. I did watch the movie of this one. I was holding out for so long, trying not to watch the movie, especially the new version, before I read the book, but I gave in and I watched the movie, and it was beautiful. I absolutely loved the movie, and I don't think that will take away anything from this book. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's on the pages. I'm excited to do a little comparing between the book and the movie. The movie made me cry, made me laugh, made me appreciate my sisters a little bit more, so I'm excited to have that same experience, but in a book form. The next book I hope to read in February is The Removed by Brandon Hobson. This was my book of the month pick for January. I am really excited to read this one. The most I know about it is that it is about a Cherokee family and the hardships that they have had to go through. There's also some magical realism at play here. yeah, I'm excited to jump into it and read it. There we go. Removed. The next book I hope to finish in February is How to Be an Antiracist by Ibram X. Kendi. I have read a couple of other books by Kendi, the first being Stamped from the Beginning. I read that for a class in college, and the second one is Antiracist Baby, a children's book. But it's a really great one, and I read that to my son very often because he loves it. But this one I'm really excited to read. It is his newest, and I'm excited to do some personal growth with this one, especially after everything that happened last year. I'm excited to learn more about how to be an anti-racist. So, that one. The next book I plan on reading for the month of February is Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. This one is for my second book club that I'm in locally, and I don't know much about it other than it is a memoir, but my friend who recommended it gave it high praise, said it's a book that everyone needs to read, so I trust her opinion. I'm really looking forward to reading that one. And the last book I hope to read in February is Wonder by R.J. Palacio. This one has been on my TBR for a while, especially since the movie came out. I have not seen the movie. I am a strong believer in reading the book before I see the movie. I know I said differently with Little Women, but so I'm really excited to read this book and then watch the movie afterward. This is a middle grade novel. My sister read it and really loved it, and so I'm excited to read this one and hear about this boy who believes that he's not ordinary among his peers, but I believe it will show us that he is extraordinary. So that is the last book for February. I believe that that is about 7 books I hope to read in February. We'll see how far I get. We'll see if I can get all of them done. If I read more, if I read less, I'll let you know. At the end of the month, I will do a wrap-up. Next week, please join me to hear about the books I read in January. Like I said, I have 8 or 9 books. We will see how that works out, but I plan on sharing with you what I read, my feelings on the book, my rating out of 5 stars. So I hope you join me for that one. Go ahead and comment down below if you have read any of these books and what you thought of them. Give me a rating out of 5 stars, what you thought of them. I'd love to have some discussion as I read them. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like. Subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content about books and reading, or about bullet journals, or see my really cute son, Theo. So thank you again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!